Hello, how's everybody doing? So let's get into this story right over here. It says ex-Facebook diversity manager pleads guilty to bilking. Is that like milking? Is it a anyways, $4 million from company in kickback scheme. Damn, bro. Of course she was a scammer. Well, I don't know if it's a she, but I'm assuming she. If it's like a diversity manager, it's most likely a fat black woman. That's just like the stereotype. I assume in my head. I don't know. Uh, yeah, it's a scam. Like a diversity manager. That's not even a job. That's just like uh, insurance against woke people. It's not like you're just trying not to get canceled. You don't actually need those people to just be around collecting money. So of course they took money from you. She Like she'd have what's her qualifications for being a diversity manager? Being diverse. A former Facebook diversity program manager pleaded guilty to scamming the social media giant out of more than 4 million through a scheme in which she faked business deals in order to prove her worth. But that would never work because then you would have to have income coming in. So you can't just be faking business deals. It would eventually show up because there's an account manager that's not all about diversity and I actually have a job in exchange for kickbacks, the Justice Department said. Barbara Furlow Smiles, that's her name, that's not a description, who served as lead strategist and global head of employee resource groups and diversity engagement and at Facebook, used the stolen funds to live an extravagant lifestyle that spanned from California to Georgia. She could have used that money to get actual real deals, then covered her tracks, and then she would be making money, essentially funneling, doing the fake schemes to make real money and then get real deals, all right, through that money, and then she would eventually get to keep a lot of money while not going to jail. But she wasn't thinking long term. Like eventually you were going to get caught. And you just living lavishly. I guess she's just gonna go YOLO, right? I would be doing everything I can because as you made the first mistake, you're like, all right, I'm gonna get in trouble for this, so I gotta make it up somehow. So I would be trying to make real deals like constantly, and I have the money to do it now. I have all this fake money. I could make real deals and then probably even get a promotion to doing stuff like that. But she's a diversity manager. She's not diverse in her thought process. From approximately January 2017 to September 2021, Furlough Smiles followed diversity, equity, and inclusion. Led diversity, equity, and inclusion programs at Facebook and was responsible for developing and executing DEI initiatives, operations, and engagement programs. What did she do? Just tell people to stop being racist? The Fed said Furlough Smiles, who had access to company credit cards and the ability to approve invoices as part of her role at the company, caused Facebook to pay numerous individuals, including her friends and relatives, for goods and services never provided to the company. Of course, you're going to get caught. This is just dumb. Those individuals would later funnel kickbacks to Furlough Smiles. I don't know if she's fat, but I'm assuming she is fat. She's probably definitely fat. But I'm look at that neck. Yeah, she's definitely fat. I was right. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I called it. It's the stereotype, but I was right in this case. It was a good bet. You always bet in black. That's probably racist. Anyways, so it says here Barbara Furlow Smiles pleaded guilty to defrauding Facebook, Amazon, uh, uh, what the hell is this? Amazon those what the hell? Why is Amazon there? Those allegedly recruited to participate in the kickback scheme included some of the furlough file Smiles former interns or university tutor. Damn, she made sure everybody got some of that money. A hairstylist, babysitters, and nannies. That was a full blown scam. And guess what? All those people are diverse. So she was doing her job technically. It's unclear if any of Furlough Smiles associates are being charged in the connection to the case. Post has reached out to the DOJ to comment. She also misled Facebook into sending money to entities that did not provide kickbacks, including nearly 10,000 to an artist who created specialty portraits and more than 18,000 to an unnamed preschool. Well, she did some good. Yep, she's fat. Diverse. Is that a young boy? Very diverse. Uh, Barber full of smiles, pictures of Facebook DEI event. These are the people that are working there. Bruh. I can only imagine how much shit that little white dude got. Or maybe he's Hispanic. I don't know. He looks white. Um, Meta, Meta to avoid scrutiny. Wait, picture of Facebook DUI. Meta to, these words are not connected to what the rest of the sentence is. Uh, to avoid scrutiny, Furlough Smiles would submit fake expense reports claiming that the individuals were vendors at Facebook events who had helped with marketing or provided merchandise. Sweetheart, if they all don't provide the services that were necessary, it would all be investigated and it would all seem to be coming from you. What in the world made you think that this would work? You were always going to go to jail. Furlough Smiles abused a position of trust as a global diversity executive for Facebook to defraud the company of millions of dollars, ignoring the insidious consequences of undermining the importance of her DEI mission. What is her mission? It's a useless job. You don't need it. Motivated by greed. Of course, she was motivated by greed. Like those DEI people created their own jobs by canceling people and then creating a need for you to have a person do that job so you don't get canceled. They created their own job, and it was a job that's not necessary. You literally got blackmailed into creating a position that is completely useless. It's only to prevent you from getting attacked by the goddamn blackmailers. Motivated by greed, she used her position to orchestrate an elaborate criminal scheme in which fraudulent vendors paid her kickback cash. She even involved relatives. Yeah, we already know that. For those smiles, use lines and see. Yeah. Damn, she's big. It's just like sections, like a whole roly poly body. DOJ said Meta provided. Who the hell is Meta? Was that a name? Is that why I missed that? Provided valuable assistance in the investigation. Uh, why did it provide in her LinkedIn? DOJ noted that Meta had provided valuable assistance. Who's Meta? Is that an AI or something? We are cooperating with blah blah blah. They're just repeating stuff at this point. But she did provide some money to that preschool though. Despite living her lavish lifestyle, she did provide some money to the preschool. So she's not completely heartless. Anyways, until next time.